happy Wednesday. Welcome to Quick Bite History Live, where we do our best to have a little fun with history. You can catch us live normally each Wednesday and Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern and 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. We have a spectacular show for you this evening with 3 fresh new categories. And hang on one second. There we go. Watch our robots paint, listen to my clues, and you all make your guesses as we first count down the top 20 best comedy films of the 2000s. Then test your literary knowledge with top 20 best-selling authors of all time. And finally, we will explore the top 20 fast food chains of all time. And if you all stick around, we do have a bonus round later on for the hardcore enthusiasts. Now, do check in. Hey, I see Rhombus there. Hey, does it sound okay? I got a little feedback coming in I got to get rid of, so I hope it's coming through okay. If it is, just say, yeah, it's coming through. And if I see a question coming in, I'll do my best to answer that as we go. One question I had, and I don't know if you're the only one here, Rhombus, but I am going to probably switch back to only one night a week. So I don't know what your preference is, Wednesdays or Sundays, or maybe some other night, but let me know if you guys have a different preference than that. And otherwise, we'll get going. Hang on one second, and we'll fire up the robots. Here we go. Okay, well, you guys do know the rules. Robots paint. You guys guess. And we're going to do the top 20 comedy films of the 2000s. So let's see if you can get these. It's about 2 best friends trying to make the most of the last days of high school. The plot revolves around an alcoholic-fueled party. One of the characters uses a fake ID with the name McLovin. That's right. Jonah Hill and Michael Cera star. Yeah, that's what it's called. They're not. Jonah Hill, Michael Cera. It's a quintessential coming-of-age teen comedy. Yes, you already know. It is super bad. And it was super bad, right? The script was written by Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, based on their own high school experiences. There you go. Super bad. So I'm not sure what the robots didn't do these in reverse order. We'll just have to determine as we go. We'll have to see. Here we go. Number 2, it's a holiday film centered around Christmas. The protagonist wears a green outfit and a yellow hat. He was raised in the North Pole by elves. Will Ferrell plays the lead role. Yes, of course. That is correct. His character loves syrup and spreads Christmas cheer. And yes, we already know. I have a feeling these are going to be pretty easy tonight. This first category is going to be a breeze. Stuart's in the house. What's going on? We are doing top comedies of the 2000s. Top comedies of the 2000s. And yes, indeed, this is Elf 2003. The iconic scene where Buddy eats gum off the street was improvised by Will Ferrell. I gotta say, I don't remember the scene. I don't know if you guys do. Anyway. Hey, is the sound coming through okay for you guys? A little bit of music in the background, a little bit of voice, because I've got a problem with my feedback tonight. So I've had to turn my volume all the way down, so I don't hear the music. But if you guys do, we're all good. Okay, next up. It involves a classroom and a teacher with a unique method. The teacher isn't actually qualified for the job. Music, especially rock, plays a central role in the plot. Yeah, you guys already know. Jack Black stars as the enthusiastic teacher. The students form a rock band for a competition. The classic tale. Right. That was pretty funny, right? That was 2003 as well. School of Rock. School of Rock. Fun fact, the child actors actually played their instruments during the filming. Huh, I didn't know that. Jack Black. Now, Jack Black is not British, right? He's an American. Comes off as kind of British sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are doing well on these. We're down to number 17. This one might be a little harder. Good luck. It's set during the filming of a war movie. It features actors portraying actors. Actors portraying actors. Robert Downey Jr.'s character undergoes a controversial transformation. It is a funny movie. These all make me laugh. Ben Stiller directed and starred in this movie. Did you guys remember this? Yeah, it's a satire of Hollywood and war films. Who knows? Yes, you have it. Very good, very good. Yeah, Tropic Thunder. You guys saw it, right? If you didn't see it, you need to see it. Tom Cruise. Do you remember Tom Cruise? His role as a foul-mouthed producer was a surprise hit with the audiences. Yeah, classic Tom Cruise. All right, next one's a little bit offbeat. Let's see if you can get this. It's set during a zombie apocalypse. The protagonist is an ordinary guy trying to survive. Humor comes from the character's clumsy attempts at survival. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost lead the cast. Now, I think this was a British production, if I'm not mistaken. And it does blend British humor with horror. So that's always a good combo. Something to Dad, yes. Something to Dad. Of course, it's a zombie film. Yes, Stuart. Stuart has it. Very good. Shaun of the Dead, 2004. Shaun of the Dead. Let's see. Fun fact: director Edgar Wright included numerous visual callbacks for the classic zombie films. There you go. We're down to number 15. Here we go. You'll know this one. It's a satire of the fashion industry. And I think this is one of the funniest movies of all time. The main character is a clueless male model. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Risky in the house. Two Riskies in the house. Arena's still here. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Anyway, we're doing classic comedies of the 2000s. Can you name this one? Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson star as rival model. There is a hilarious brainwashing plot involving fashion show. Yes, there is. Mugado. Blue Steel. Let me do my Blue Steel. Is that it? You know? Who knows? Who knows what it is? Well, Zoolander is the correct answer. Very good. All right, we're down to number 14. Here we go. Number 14. It's about the preparations for a wedding. It features an ensemble cast of hilarious women. It is one of the funniest scenes, takes place at a bridal shop. Yeah, you got it. It is funny. Funny movie. Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph star in the movie. It's known for redefining female-led comedies. Yeah, it did. It was all females, right? It was just funnier than hell. It was almost like typical, like Superbad was for the boys, right? Yeah, exactly. Bridesmaid is the correct answer. Guess what year? Anybody know what year Bridesmaid was made, or approximate? Within 3. Who knows what year? And even the other actors. Who knows? 2011 is the year. And a fun fact, Melissa McCarthy earned her first Oscar nomination for this role. There you go. Right, the next one might be a little harder. Let's see if you can get it. Number 13. The main setting is a high school. A burn book plays a key role in the plot. It features clicks like the plastics. I don't remember that. Oh, how'd you get that so fast? Joe. Good job. Nice. Tina Fey wrote the screenplay and also stars in the movie. Lindsay Lohan plays the lead character. And yeah, you guys know it is the Mean Girls. 2004. The film's release on October 3rd inspired an annual social media trend known as Mean Girls Day. Now, I did not know that. Did you guys know that there was a Mean Girls Day on social media? That must have Flew right over my head. Oh, Mean Girls. Lindsay Lohan. Here we go. We're down to number 12. And you'll know this one. It's about a bachelor party gone wrong. The characters can't remember what happened the night before. A missing tooth and a tiger are key plot points. Yes, of course, Robin. Bradley Cooper and Zach Galifianakis are in it. Yes, they do. The plot unfolds as they try to find the groom. It's so funny. This is the one that's in Vegas, right? With Mike Tyson and the tiger and all that stuff. That's so funny. Oh, what's the actress's name that plays the prostitute today? The dentist. Mary. Oh my goodness. Funny movie. The Hangover. 2009. The baby in the film was played by a set of twins to meet filming regulations. That was often the case, right? They used twins so that they could film 24/7. Hey, what's going on? We're doing comedies of the 2000s. Can you guess them? Next up, funny movie. It's set in the 1970s and follows a news team. Yes, we're always a team. We're always a team around here. I gave you a little bit easier category tonight. The lead character is known for his impressive mustache. A rivalry between news stations leads to a street brawl. If I can do my best impression. Will Ferrell plays the lead role. Yes. Funny movie, right? Funny movie. Stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy, San Diego is one of the most famous lines. Yeah, the legend of Ron Burgundy is the more correct answer. Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy is the correct answer. 2004. Many of Ron Burgundy's lines were improvised by Will Ferrell. It was kind of his natural character, right? Yeah. I think I could do that. I could be an anchor. Stay classy, San Diego. Next up. Speaking of Will Ferrell, it's about two adults who become stepbrothers. They behave like immature children, despite being middle-aged. I'm kind of blocking the one guy's face here, aren't I? You can't really see him too good. A bunk bed incident causes chaos in their shared room. Yes. Jojo. You know. Hey, Jan. What's going on? Savannah Stewart, Jojo. You see everybody, Rhombus Stewart. Everybody's in the house. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly star as the brothers. They form an unlikely bond over their shared love of activities. Are we best friends? Did we just become best friends? Oh, anyway. Yeah, Step Brothers, 2008. The film's musical sequence, Boats and Hoes, which I don't really remember, became a viral hit. But can you guys sing a few lines for me? Boats and Hoes? I don't really remember. Yes, I do look like the third stepbrother. Joyful in '89. Next up, you might remember this one. The plot evolves around an unexpected pregnancy. It's a romantic comedy with a focus on family and relationships. I don't really remember that part. The lead male character is a slacker with no real job. 3 Minutes of Baby, no. Juno, no. Come on. You guys remember this? Seth Rogen and Katherine Heigl star in it. An unlikely pair, for sure. It was directed by Judd Apatow. And Judd Apatow's wife, I forget what her name is, but she was in it too. Who remembers? Oh yeah, okay, you got it. Savannah bailed out the team, and she got it. This was indeed called Knocked Up. Cool name. 2007. Seems like just yesterday. Many of the supporting characters in the movie were played by real-life friends of the director. We had all his friends in the movie. That's cool. Along the same timeline and genre, this movie was centered on an unusual sports competition. The main team is made up of misfits. The villain is an over-the-top fitness guru. Ben Stiller, the fitness guru, right? And then Vince Vaughn, pasty as usual. Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller star in the movie. Yes, you got it. You guys got it. Definitely. The motto, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Became iconic. I don't remember that line, but that is funny. You guys remember this movie? I don't know if I remember that movie that much. Dodgeball, I know I saw it, but might have been a little fluffy for me. I don't know. I don't know if it's in the classic category. What do you guys think? Classic? It's in there? Or this was kind of fun. That's it. I think this next one's kind of in that category too. I think the robots already kind of gave us all the good ones. I'm not sure. Dodgeball is of course the correct answer there. We're all the way down to number 7 already. And this one, the plot follows a man who has never been in a romantic relationship. He works at an electronics store. I think the clues might be important on this one. His co-workers try to help him with his love life. Yeah, JoJo. Comedy movie aficionado. Steve Carell stars in the title role. And it was another breakout hit for director Judd Apatow. He had a little string of hits there, didn't he? Judd Apatow? Yeah. There were some funny scenes in it for sure. Yeah, that's right. This is the 40-Year-Old Virgin. 40-Year-Old Virgin is what it was called. 2005. Way back. And Steve Carell co-wrote much of the script and based the character on awkward real-life situations. Steve Carell's real life. I don't know. I can believe that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh. All right. Here we go. Next up. Now, I have no idea what this one is. We're going to trust the robots on this one. It's about a family going on a road trip. They're traveling in a yellow VW van. I'm going to have to count on you guys for this one. The destination is a children's beauty pageant. Abigail Breslin plays the young girl at the center of the story. The film blends humor with emotional depth. Now, does anybody remember this movie? Oh, you know it. Funny. Dirty. You guys knew it. I didn't. I'm sorry, I was out of it. I didn't know this one. That is correct. Little Miss Sunshine. The year was 2006, apparently. And there's a dance scene at the end that was choreographed by the young actress herself. Huh. Interesting. Fun fact. Yeah, 2006, I think. Sorry, that one kind of went right over my head. But this next one I like. And I'll give you the first clue of the next one. I used to live in Utah. All right, number 5. The lead character is socially awkward, but endearing. He has a pet llama named Tina. A school election plays a key role in the plot. John Heder plays the title role. Is that his name? John Heder. The dance sequence at the end is legendary. Yes, you guys have it. You guys know. I shouldn't have given the Utah clue at the beginning. I think that gave it away. Maybe not. I don't know. That's right. Napoleon Dynamite. 2004. Way back when. John Heder was paid only, get this, $1,000 for his role in the film. I hope he's gotten something more since then. $1,000. Cheap. Yeah. All right, we're down to number 4. Another one I don't really remember much. It's a mockumentary about a dog show. It features quirky contestants and their pets. Christopher Guest directed and starred in it. Do you guys remember this? I don't think I remember this. The humor comes from the absurdity of the characters. It's known for its dry wit and improvisation. Are you still here, Stuart? Because I think this might have been popular over there. It's dry wit. Does anybody know? The robots put this at number 4. I don't know what the robots are thinking. I think they did them in reverse order tonight. That's all right. We'll let them get away with it. Who knows? Anybody got this one? Did I stump you? Nobody knows? Oh, they do know. Brad. Sorry, I missed your answer, Brad. How did you know this? Something about dogs? That's the show. Sorry, I missed your answer way up there. That's the correct answer. Many scenes were improvised by the cast to add realism. There you go. All right, well, this next one's a little obscure too. And the picture the robots picked might make it a little hard, but pay attention to the clues. It's loosely based on Homer's The Odyssey. Did you know that? Stay with me. The setting is the American South during the Great Depression. The main characters are escaped convicts. George Clooney stars in it. Yeah, I know. How'd Brad get that one? Anyway, you guys recognize this one at all? George Clooney. The soundtrack features folk and bluegrass music filmed in the South during the Great Depression. There you go. You got it, Brad. Got it again. He's getting the obscure stuff. Brad knows the obscure ones. What's up? Oh, brother, where art thou? All the way back in the year 2000, so that barely even qualified for our category. The film's sepia tone was achieved digitally in post-production. That makes sense. That's where I do all my sepia. We'll do next week's in sepia. How's that sound? Okay, number 2. It's an animated film with a fairy tale character. I think you might recognize this guy. He is the protagonist. A talking donkey provides comic relief. I guess this one's pretty recognizable. The robots can't screw this painting up too much. Just throw some green paint on the canvas, and we all know. It's famous for turning classic fairy tales on their head. Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy provide the lead voices. That's right, this is Shrek, of course. Who knows the year that Shrek came out? Anybody know? Anybody know the year? Shrek won the first ever Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. Oh, it was the first time they gave that award. I get it now. Yeah, exactly, 2001. Very good. Very good. We're on number 1. This one is pretty funny. I don't know if it qualifies for number 1, but we'll give it a shot. You guys ready? I'll give you the first clue ahead of time. It's a mockumentary-style comedy. The lead character travels to the U.S. from Kazakhstan. The humor relies on shocking and awkward interactions. Sacha Baron Cohen. I messed his name up, so apology. Plays the role. You guys got it. You guys got it. Hey, I figured out what my feedback problem was, and I'm going to fix it right now. There we go. Now I can hear sound again. And now I can rock a little better now. That's right. Borat. Borat is the correct answer. Many scenes were unscripted, capturing real reactions from unsuspecting people. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he did. I didn't hear that. I don't think so. Is that true? Oh, last week. I didn't hear that. Hope that's not true. Maybe it is. Bummer. Anyway, okay. You guys did stellar at that round. You guys knew your stuff. Anyway, yeah, I was having feedback because I had a tab open in the background that was YouTube. So I used your delay. And you guys ready to go? The next one is going to be top 20 best-selling authors. So give me 1 second and we'll load those up. We'll get going with best-selling authors. Yeah, you guys scored on that one. A lot of points. Lots of points on the board. Okay, let's see if you can do it well. First few authors are up at number 20, 19, 18. These are best-selling authors, remember. Best-selling. She wrote over 600 books, mostly for children. Well, that's why it was lucrative. Her works include adventure and boarding school stories. The Famous Five series is among her most well-known. Anybody heard of the Famous Five? Not me. She also created the beloved character Noddy, Noddy. Never heard of him or her. With over 600 million copies sold, she is one of the best-selling children authors ever. Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire, I believe, is the correct answer. She was born in 1897, passed in 1968. Anybody have any clue who the number 20 best-selling author of all time? Oh, Stuart knew it. Figured. A lot of literature is British. Enid Blyton. Stuart knew. Did anybody else know? I might have missed it. We've got quite a few people playing tonight, which I appreciate. Sometimes I might miss an answer going by, but give it a try. Despite its popularity, her books were initially criticized by some educational institutions for being too simplistic. That's why they sold good. All right, number 19. He is one of the most translated authors in the world. Sells worldwide, I guess that's what that means. His most famous novel is about a young shepherd seeking treasure. The novel was originally published in Portuguese. Yeah, I get your point, Eddie, but we're trying to get it as a team now. The novel was originally published in Portuguese. I told you that already. The Alchemist is his most popular book, selling over 150 million copies. Look at it. Somebody knew it. Rhombus. Paulo Coelho. 1947. Two presidents, as he's still kicking, I guess. He hails from Brazil. Before becoming a writer, Coelho pursued a career as a songwriter. Got a previous career. Yeah, you guys got that one. Not bad. Must have been the robot's superior meaning. All right, next up, you'll know this name. He started his career in Hollywood writing screenplays. That's kind of backwards, isn't it? Many of his novels have strong female protagonists. His works include Master of the Game and If Tomorrow Comes. I don't think Clint's a lot of things, but I don't think he's a best-selling author, but I'm not sure. He also created the hit series I Dream of Jeannie. This is the guy who created I Dream of Jeannie. He sold over 370 million copies of his novels. Famous writer, lots of novels, female protagonist, I Dream of Jeannie. I think you guys can get this one. Yeah, Stuart. That is correct. Mr. Sidney Sheldon, 1917 to 2007. Sheldon is one of the few writers to win an Oscar, a Tony, and an Emmy. And anybody that made I Dream of Jeannie is good in my book. Susan, what's up? Emre, Savannah. Good to have everybody here. Next up, you'll know this name. She's often called the Queen of Mystery. Her two most famous detectives are Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple. Yes. Proud. Miss Marple. And then there were none. And then there were none. Let me say that again. And then there were none is one of her best-selling novels. Her works have sold over 2 billion copies worldwide. That's right, 2 billion copies. She also wrote plays, including The Mousetrap, the longest-running play in history. The Mousetrap. Yes, you guys are all getting it correct now. It is indeed Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. Born in 1890, passed in 1976. Christie worked as a nurse during World War I, which inspired some of the medical details in her stories. There you go. Everybody got that one. Good job. Next up. His books are known for their rhyming style and whimsical illustrations. The Cat in the Hat is one of his most famous iconic creations. He's number 16. His works often include made-up words and fantastical creatures. That's correct. Pretty good. Everybody knows. Oh, well, the robots kind of gave it away, didn't they? They threw the hat on him. Green Eggs and Ham was written using only how many words? How many separate words did they use in Green Eggs and Ham? Anybody know? He sold over 600 million copies of his children's books. Green Eggs and Ham, how many words, different words are there in that whole book? He only used a few words in the whole book. Green eggs and ham, I am, or something. Oh, more than 20. Good guess, though. The number's 50, but that's still not very many, right? Dr. Seuss's real name was Theodore Seuss Geisel. Theodore Seuss Geisel. There he is. Got that. Dr. Seuss. Next up, you'll know this one. He wrote a series about a young wizard. The first book in the series was published in 1997. The books were adopted into the highest grossing film franchise of all time. That's correct. Savannah! Body! Everybody's getting it. Harry Potter has sold over 500 million copies worldwide. Not the 2 billion copies that Christie sold. Oh my goodness. J.K. Rowling. She was born in 1965. Rowling wrote parts of the first Harry Potter book in a cafe while she was still struggling financially. So kind of like those old people back in Paris, right? The Lost Generation, who was at Hemingway and F. Scott Fitzgerald sitting in Paris cafes writing their books. J.K. Rowling, same story. How about that? There you go. She was number 15. Who's number 14? He's considered one of the greatest Russian novelists. His works are known for their length and depth. I guess they mean thickness. Or maybe the depth. Yeah, Brad. I read the Cliff Notes. And I did listen to a couple books on tape, I believe. Mostly overnight, though, sleepy. He also wrote Anna Karenina, which was also a good movie, right? His novels explore themes of morality. Excuse me, I was going to say mortality, but morality and social change. So Leo Tolstoy is correct. 1828 to 1910, so he passed all the way back in 1910. But yeah, a lot of good books. Good, long, thick books. That's right. I don't believe he wrote Willy Wonka, but I could be mistaken. Willy Wonka might have been based on one of his books. You'll know the next one. He's known as the King of Horror. Many of his novels have been adapted into films and TV shows. Kind of an abstract version of the robots are painting now. His work includes The Shining, It, and Carrie. Correct. Everybody's correct. Brett, Mitch, Susan, Stuart. He has sold over 400 million copies of his books. He often sets his stories in the fictional town of Derry, Maine. I guess there's a few books that are set there, but not all of them. I don't know about that clue. No, he hasn't written Karen yet, but that would be a good one. Karen. Coming soon. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Oh, there's so many different things, right? Stephen King, born in 1947 and still kicking. Likes to play in a rock band. King wrote the first draft of Carrie in the laundry room of a trailer. There you go. Didn't know trailers had laundry rooms, but okay. There you go. Next up, number 12. And I've actually never heard of this lady, and she's number 12. She was known as the Queen of Romance. Her novels often featured aristocratic characters and settings. She wrote over 700 books in her lifetime. Who knows? No, Mitch. Good guess. Incorrect. Her works sold more than 750 million copies. So we can do the math. Divide 750 by 700, and there you go. Each book sold over 1 million. She was almost as famous for her glamorous and eccentric personality, which I think we've shown her to be that. Nobody has this yet. I'll tell you. She was known as the Queen of Romance. 700 books, 750 million copies. She was famous for her glamorous and eccentric personality. This is Barbara Cartland. Cartland was listed in the Guinness Book of Records as the world's most prolific novelist. There you go. Well, you'll probably know the next one. She is one of the most widely read romance authors of all time. Her novels often explore themes of love, family, and resilience. She has published over 190 books, so nothing like 700. Her works have sold over 800 million copies. Many of her novels have adapted into TV movies. Yeah, you got it. Very good. Susan, you got it. Susan's got it. Danielle Steele. Danielle Steele was born in 1947, same as Stephen King. Steele writes on a 1946 Olympia typewriter and works on multiple books at once. That's the way I would like to work too. I like to have lots of pans in the fire. Yeah, very good. Danielle Steele. That's correct. We're down to number 10. We got the top 10 now. Top 10 grossing authors of all time. Number 10. He is often referred to as the father of modern fantasy literature. His most famous works feature hobbits, elves, and a powerful ring. It's kind of a good clue. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings are his best-known books. His works have sold over 300 million copies. Okay. So you got the last name. Brad. Brad's got the last name. But he goes by initials. But there's quite a few initials. So what initials does he go by? It's something Tolkien. There you go, Brad. Very good. It's weird, right? What do they stand for? I wonder. 1892 to 1973. J.R.R. There you go. What's that stand for? Tolkien was a professor of Anglo-Saxon at Oxford University. There's your homework assignment. What does the J.R.R. stand for? Homework tonight on Quick Bite History Live. Next one's too easy. We should just skip it. He is often called the greatest playwright in history. His works include plays, sonnets, and poems. Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet are among the most famous plays. Yes, and good typing all the way out, spelled correctly, Stuart. Nice job. Did he have another name? William Shakespeare? Did he have another name? I can't remember. Seems like he had another name. His estimated total sales exceeded 4 billion copies. How about that? He was known as, here we go, the Bard of Avon. That's what I was thinking. The Bard of Avon. Yeah. Voice text. Oh, your secret. Okay. We all got to get voice text. I'm sure there's some tools I could use. I guess I do use a few tools, but there might be more. That's right. William Shakespeare, born in 1564. Wow. Next up, he is best known for a series of books about a magical wardrobe. The Chronicles of Narnia is his most famous work. His books often explore themes of faith and morality. He was a close friend of J.R.R. Tolkien. And if he was a close friend, then he should probably know what the J.R.R. stand for. I bet we could just ask ChatGPT, but if I had my voice part of it going, we would ask. His works have sold over 100 million copies. In fact, I have a notice up on my computer right now. I have a iMac, and it says that I can upgrade the system tonight, and I can experience Apple's personal intelligence system. So I don't wonder what that is. There you go. You guys are starting to get it. Oh, Stuart had it way back. Okay. Stuart had it. C.S. Lewis is correct. What's the CS stand for? Good question. More homework. There you go. More homework. Here we go. He was a prolific Belgian author of crime novels. His most famous character is Inspector Margaret. Maigret. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. His stories are known for their psychological depth and realism. His stories are known for their fact that he wrote 400 novels and total sales exceeding 500 million copies. How do you get up to number 7 on the list? His books have been translated into dozens of languages. Anybody know who this guy is? He was a prolific Belgian author of crime novels. Inspector Magritte. Nobody knows this one. I think the robots pulled a fast one on us here and snuck this in here. Oh, well. Anyway, his name is George Simenon. George Simenon. Did you know that? Anyway, okay. Well, nobody was impressed by that one. You'll know this next guy. He's from the neck of the woods where Brad and I used to hang out, Susan as well. He is a master of suspense and thriller novels. Many of his works explore the conflict between good and evil. And he used to hang out in the same bar that I did. Same drinking establishment. He has sold over 400 million books worldwide. His most popular series features a character named Odd Thomas. His novels often include elements of the supernatural. And he used to hang out in my bar. I guess it wasn't technically my bar. It was quite a few different people's bar, but Brad, do you know? Susan? Who is this? Famous author that used to hang out at Turk's Old Man by the Sea. This is a Turk's hanger-outer. Oh, this is Mr. Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz. Of course. He worked as a high school English teacher before becoming a full-time writer. There you go. And he's made some money writing. Number 5. She was known for writing glamorous and scandalous novels. Her stories often depict the lives of the rich and the famous. Who knows this one? Hollywood Wives and The Stud are among her most famous works. She sold more than 500 million books worldwide. Yes. Let's see. Stewart is correct. It's the sister of Joan Collins. Joan Collins is actually her sister. And she's a famous actress, of course. And this is Jackie Collins. Jackie Collins was born in 1937, passed in 2015. Jackie Collins reportedly wrote her first novel in longhand on a legal pad. There you go. She wrote it out. Longhand. Cursive. There you go. Jackie Collins. Sister to Joan Collins. All right. You'll know the next one. Number 4 with a bullet. He is one of the most commercially successful authors of all time. His best-known works include the Alex Cross series. He frequently collaborates with other writers. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that lately, but almost every book he comes out with now has two guys listed where he's collaborated with another writer. Interesting. He has sold over 425 million books. So not the 4 billion books, but 425 million. He holds the record for the most New York Times bestsellers by a single author. Who knows this one? Alex Cross series. Nobody knows. Maybe the robot's painting is fooling you. Nobody knows this one. He's the most commercially successful author currently. I mean, everything he does goes number one with a bullet. He holds a record for most New York Times bestsellers by a single author. This is Mr. James Patterson, another guy that was born in 1947. All these authors were born in 1947. Something in the water. He donates millions to support literacy programs and independent bookstores. There you go. We're down to the top 3. This gentleman. Oh, I see. I have a repeat on number 1, so we'll have to get down there. This gentleman created one of the most famous fictional lawyers in literature. His series revolves around solving courtroom mysteries. Perry Mason is his best known character. Anybody know that? He sold over 300 million copies of his books. John Grisham's a good guess. Incorrect. Many of his stories were adapted for television. This is the guy who came up with Perry Mason. Perry Mason. Yeah, 47 was weird, huh? That was when the UFO crashed? Maybe that had something to do with it? Could be. Could be. Anybody know this guy? No? Erie Stanley Gardner. Yeah, me neither. 1889 to 1970. I don't know how he made it this high on the list. Fun fact, Gardner was a practicing lawyer before becoming a full-time author. All right. Number 2. Stuart may know this one. He is one of the most famous Victorian-era novelists. His stories often focus on social reform and the plight of the poor. His works include A Christmas Carol and Oliver Twist. Perhaps he kind of maybe looks like Bram Stoker with the purple fire coming up. Brad has it. Yeah, Stuart has it. Brad probably has less delay, Stuart. So you're probably a victim of the delay. That is correct. He wrote a serialized form, publishing his novels chapter by chapter. Oh, that's interesting. So he released chapter by chapter. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know. Does anybody else do that nowadays? I don't know if I've heard of that. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens was born in 1812 and passed in 1870. Way back. Dickens gave public readings of his works that were wildly popular. That'd be cool. Now, I will tell you that the robots pulled a fast one on me, and our number 1 of the evening is actually already been listed. She's a duplicate. She's the best-selling fiction author of all time. Now, if you remember, her books have sold over 2 billion copies. Murder, we're going to do her twice so that for emphasis. So you remember it. Murder on the Orient Express is one of her most famous mysteries. She is known for her intricate plots and surprise endings. Now, It kind of looks like a guy, though, right? No. Yes. Yes. I don't know why the robots did a double on me and I didn't notice. But that's all right. She's worth it. She sold 2 billion copies. So Agatha Christie, born in 1890 and passed in 1976, lived a ripe old age. Christie once went, get this, Christie once went missing for 11 days in real life mystery that remains unsolved. Anybody remember anything about that? That Agatha Christie went missing when she was older for 11 days? Oh, I don't know. Well, you did pretty good. I'd say you didn't do quite as good as the comedy films, but you did do pretty good. All right, let's go to round three if you guys are ready. The round three might be fun. It's a little different. It's one of these ones that doesn't have people in the paintings, so good luck. It is the top 20 fast food chains of all time. So we're looking for the name of the chain, fast food chain. Love that new intro. All right. Well, you know the rules. Robots tests. I give some clues along the way. Top fast food chains of all time. Now, this first one's from the South, so you may have a little more trouble if you're a West Coaster. This chain is famous for its Southern style cuisine. Their biscuits are a signature menu item. The biscuits. Cajun seasoning plays a big role in their dishes. The Cajun seasoning. They're known for fried chicken and sweet tea. That's pretty Southern. Good guess, though. Good guess, but incorrect. It started in North Carolina. Who knows? Who knows who this is? Or which franchise this is? I've got a bunch of them around upstate South Carolina. This is Bojangles. Bojangles. It's probably the hardest one. You're going to get most of these. Bojangles was founded in 1977 in Charlotte, North Carolina. How about that? Bojangles biscuits are made fresh from scratch every 20 minutes. Now, I have to say, I have not yet been in a Bojangles, and I've lived here over 3 years. I need to go check out the biscuits. There you go. I need to do it. Next up. Their burgers are known for their large size and customizability. Custom burgers. Spicy ketchup is one of their signature condiments. It's a regional favorite in the southern U.S. Another southern one. Their restaurants are instantly recognizable by their orange and white striped roofs. Sound familiar to anybody? I think there's one in Vegas. I think they're starting to be in big cities. The restaurants are, the name comes from the phrase, there you go, Brad had it. What a burger! What a burger! It was founded in 1950 in Corpus Christi, Texas. If you can believe that. Whataburger was family owned for nearly 70 years before being sold to an investment firm. It's owned by investment firm now. BlackRock. Yeah, Brad, not bad. Okay, now the robots I'm trying to throw you here. This is worldwide now. It's the most popular fast food chain in the Philippines. Who's been to the Philippines? You been to the Philippines? Their menu includes fried chicken and a unique sweet style spaghetti. The mascot is a cheerful bee. Rhombus. What, did you just guess because of those letters? Or did you know? How'd you know? They're rapidly expanding into international markets, including the United States. Who knew? They offer a dish called Chicken Joy. That sounds so American. Jubilee. No, it's called Jolly Bee, not Jubilee. Jolly Bee. Founded in 1978 in Quezon City, Philippines. Jollibee started as an ice cream parlor before evolving into a fast food chain. There you go. I learned something. It's called Jollibee, not Jubilee. There you go. Okay, I think you'll know this next one. I know these guys have expanded to California now. This chain focuses on one main product: chicken fingers. Brad probably likes that. Their Texas toast, and cane sauce are popular sides. They keep their menu simple with minimal options. It was founded near Louisiana State University. Another Southern outfit. They love their food down here in the South, let me tell you. They love their food. Their slogan is One Love, emphasizing their focus on chicken. Who knows? Who knows this? I kind of got it there on the packaging. No, nobody knows. Chicken. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's called Raising Cane. Raising Canes. It was founded in Baton Rouge. The chain's name comes from the founder's dog, Raising Cane. I guess a dog that raises cane. Oh, they're going to get easier. I swear to you, they're going to get easier. All right, who knows this one? They're known for their butter burgers. Ever hear of a butter burger? Frozen custard is a big part of their menu. It's a favorite in the Midwest. This is a Midwest chain. But it's all over now. They emphasize fresh, locally sourced ingredients. That look familiar to anybody? I know we got one. I used to live in St. George, Utah. And there is one in St. George, Utah. Their signature blue and white logo is easy to spot. And you can almost see the name there on the cup. No? Nobody's got it? Nobody knows? This is Culver's. It was founded in 1984 in Sauk City, Wisconsin. There you go. They like their food up there too. Culver's Butter Burgers get their name from the lightly buttered bun. Sounds good though, right? Am I making you guys hungry? I think you'll know the next one. They have expanded nearly everywhere. I don't know if they've expanded across the pond yet. You don't like the dots, huh? Well, the thing about the dots, the reason they're better for some of these is they eventually all fill in and you see the picture. At least that's the theory. This is a cult favorite in the Western U.S. They have a secret menu that isn't really secret anymore. Their signature items include animal-style fries. Oh yeah, animal-style fries. And double doubles. Five Guys, good guess. Incorrect. Their drive-thru has a palm tree logo. Anybody know? It's really good. Everybody loves it. It's called In-N-Out Burger. Ever heard of that? In-N-Out Burger, founded in 1948 in Baldwin Park, California. Fun fact, In-N-Out still uses the same simple menu format from when they first opened. Yeah, it's like they only got 5 or 6 things on the menu. It's kind of simple. I like it. All right, now this next one, I don't think you're going to get it unless you've been to urban environments. Good luck. It started as a hot dog cart in Madison Square Park. They're famous for premium burgers and crinkle cut fries. Their shakes and frozen custard are fan favorites. Their minimalist black and white logo is well known. They have now expanded globally with locations in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. So talk about bought out by an investment company. Anyway, these guys, they now have pretty fancy restaurants. This is well above fast food, but they have fast food. So they just charge more. I've been to the one in Vegas. I know they have one in San Francisco. They have one in every big city. Anybody know? And I didn't show the signature thing, of course. That would have been too easy. This is the Shake Shack. Have you heard of that? Shake Shack. Founded in 2001 in New York City. Shake Shack donates 5% of sales from their special Shake to Go dog. Shack to Go dog. Oh, there you go. Okay, next up. Somebody had this answer earlier. Their fried chicken is famous for its bold Louisiana seasoning. Culver's was earlier. was correct earlier. They're also known for their red beans and rice. If you don't know it, you can just tell me your favorite restaurant and we'll see, maybe. There you go. Everybody's getting this one. What's up with that? The changed name was inspired by the character from The French Connection. Not a cartoon sailor. How about that? Their chicken sandwich went viral, sparking a chicken sandwich war. Their slogan is, "Love that chicken from Popeyes." Yes, indeed, that would make this Popeyes. It was founded in 1972 in New Orleans, Louisiana, another food place formed in the South. They like their food. Popeyes was originally called Chicken on the Run before being renamed. I think that it was a good name change. Chicken on the Run. That doesn't sound good. Popeyes is better. All right, next up. You should know this place. They're huge now. They're famous for their original chicken sandwich. Their waffle fries are a customer favorite. And they're closed on Sundays due to the founder's religious beliefs. Who knows? They emphasize excellent customer service and polite interactions. And they do. We've got several several in our general area, and they are very friendly. Yes, you got it. You got it. Pets. Thanks, Ken. Chick-fil-A's founder, Truett Cathy, invented the boneless fried chicken sandwich. She invented it. How about that? Shake Shack, that was earlier. Maybe you just have a really slow internet. I'm getting your random answers that have gone out into the ether, and then they're landing a few times afterwards. But it's cool. That was correct 3 rounds ago. Okay, here we go. That's a special. You must be on dial-up. Are you on dial-up? This is best known for its soft serve ice cream. Their signature dessert is the Blizzard, which is famously served upside down. Who knows this one? They also offer burgers, hot dogs, and fries. Many locations are seasonal, only open during warmer months. Well, so I always thought they just looked like they were out of business, but they were just closed seasonally? I didn't know that. Did you know that? I never heard that before. Yes, you guys are all getting it correct. Rhombus, Pex, yep, DQ, Dairy Queen. But did you know it was seasonal in a lot of places? I never knew that. I just thought they were out of business. Oh well. Dairy Queen, founded in 1940 in Joliet, Illinois. Ah, there we go. Dairy Queen was first chain to introduce soft serve ice cream in the U.S. Did you know that? Soft serve. First one. All right, we're down to the top 10. Mercifully, down to the top 10. I think you'll know this one. It was founded by Colonel Harlan Sanders. Their fried chicken is made with a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. The bucket of chicken became an iconic product. You gotta get the whole bucket. All right, you guys all had that early. Pex, Joyful, Stewart, Rhombus. Everybody knows this. Colonel Sanders first started selling his fried chicken from a gas station. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Did you know he first started selling it from a gas station? It's pretty funny, huh? Yeah, I would think, especially old gas stations, there would have been a bit of a odor, bit of a conflict. Couldn't get that 11 herbs and spices coming up over the gasoline. Oh, didn't start the business at 60. Okay. I always like it when we get extra facts. That's nice. I was stumped by the selling it in a gas station. Here we go. You'll know this one. It's known for its customizable sandwiches. They popularized the $5 footlong meal. Their slogan is "Eat fresh," some fresher than others. Speaking of gas stations. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. The chain has more locations worldwide than McDonald's. That's because I don't think there's any territory for a Subway. You two guys could open them next door to each other, I think. Customers can choose from a variety of breads, meats, and toppings. Yeah, when you stop at one of those way out of the way once out on the highway at the gas station, and you're just not sure how well refrigerated all their sauces are, you know? I guess I shouldn't say that. Just maybe it's only my thought. Subway is correct. All right. That was number 9. We're down to number 8. This is one of the largest pizza delivery chains in the friggin' world. Their logo features a red and blue something or another. They're known for their efficient delivery service. Their menu includes a variety of pizzas, sides, and desserts. Correct. And I tried to pick a picture that had some of those specialty desserts because I get those. That's right. Domino's. It was founded in 1960 in Michigan. Domino's initially only offered 2 pizza sizes and 1 type of crust. And that was it. Things were a lot simpler back then. They pioneered the pizza tracker technology. Gotta love the pizza tracker, especially when it's late, right? You're wondering, what in the heck? Where's that pizza tracker? All right, that was number 8. We're down to number 7 on our list. Their flagship product is the Whopper. They're known for flame grilling their burgers. Their slogan is, "Have it your way." I don't know if they still believe that, though. I'm not sure about that. The brand's mascot is a king. Okay, you guys all got it. And that king that's in the lower part of the picture, you've seen the commercials with that king. It's like I don't know, a scary character, right? I'd hate to meet that guy on Halloween. The king is a scary, scary guy. But yes, Burger King is correct. Burger King is correct. Chicken fries. I don't know what those are. Chicken fries. I guess, I don't know. Combination of chicken and french fries? I don't know. Burger King briefly changed its name to Pancake King to promote a new line of breakfast items. Did anybody know that? I did not know that. I never noticed it. Doesn't sound like a great marketing thing because I never even heard of it. But Pancake King. There you go. All right, we're down to number 6. They're known for their pan crust pizza. Their restaurants often have a distinctive red roof design. Hence the picture. They offer dine-in, takeout, and delivery services. Their slogan is, "No one out-pizzas the hut." Did you know that? I never heard that before. No one out-pizzas the hut. You gotta have that roof, right? Yeah. There's, let's see. They've introduced creative options like stuffed crust and cheesy bites. I do like that stuffed crust. Now, I have to say, I that over others because of that stuffed crust occasionally. Of course, pizza's no longer on my menu, so I don't do pizza anymore. All these fast food places are things of my past. They are not currently in the picture. I don't know about you guys. Oh, this was one of my favorites, the next one. Pizza Hut, of course. Started in, where did they start? Wichita, Kansas is where Pizza Hut was started. How about that? Next up, they specialize in Mexican-inspired fast food. Their menu includes tacos, burritos, and nachos. They've introduced innovative items like Doritos Locos Tacos. Their slogan is Live Más. I've never heard that either. Have you ever heard that? Yes, you guys all know. Now, so back in my college days, this would be the place we'd walk. I went to San Luis Obispo, California. It was kind of cold in the winter. We'd walk after partying down to the Taco Bell about a mile at 2 o'clock in the morning and load it. They'd, of course, be open at 2 o'clock in a college town. There you go. Taco Bell was one of my favorites at one time. No longer. And they don't have Taco Bells around here very much. If they do, it's those new modern ones, not these cool Spanish ones. These are cool Spanish ones. This is the original. Original. There you go. Everybody knows Taco Bell. Oh, gee. For sure. All right, next up. Their burgers are square-shaped. Well, that should be all the clue you need. Or no. They're known for their frosty dessert. Their mascot is a red-haired girl named somebody. Their slogan is, "Where's the beef?" Correct. There's Dave. That's Dave. I'm Dave, but that's the other Dave. I remember using all the commercials. Remember the lady that said, "Where's the beef?" That was a big deal, right? They're known for their witty and bold social media presence. Didn't know that, but okay. I'll go with it. Founded in 1969 in Columbus, Ohio. Wendy's was the first chain to introduce a modern drive-through system. Did you know that? Wendy's started the whole drive-through thing. How about that? Innovators. Square burgers. There you go. The corners stick out over the buns, though. Do they do square buns? I don't think they do square buns, though, right? So what's the story there? All right, let's see if you can get this next one. I made the picture as tough to get as possible. I'm sorry, the robots made the picture as difficult as possible. It's famous for its coffee and donuts. They rebranded by dropping donuts from their name in 2018. Huh. That should be a good clue. Their slogan is America runs on something. They offer a wide variety of breakfast items. They're a major competitor to Starbucks in the coffee market. Yeah. Everybody's getting this one. And I guess this was the original place, founded in 1950 in Quincy, Massachusetts. How about that? This is the original Dunkin' Donuts right there. Look at the cool car, huh? That's a badass rig there. We're gonna have. Anybody know what kind of car that is? That is really cool. That is a cruiser for sure. That is a low-man vehicle. Dunkin' serves more than 2 billion cups of coffee annually. There you go. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. There you go. Learn something every day on Quick Bite History Live. Here we go. Number 2. They are known for premium coffee and espresso drinks. The chain's logo features a mermaid. I think I'm blocking the key part of the clue here. Right here. I'm blocking the key part of the clue. The mermaid. Oh, you guys got it. You got it. They popularized the cafe experience globally. Their seasonal drink, like the pumpkin spice latte, are hugely popular. They have more than 33,000 locations worldwide. Wow. So this is the original shop in, I guess, Seattle is where it was. Yeah, Seattle. Founded in 1971 in Seattle. Starbucks was named after a character in Moby Dick. Was there a Starbucks? I don't remember that. I guess I'm not remembering Moby Dick that well. Yeah, Seattle cocaine. Oh, we're talking about cocaine again, damn it. Starbucks. All right. Well, since we're talking about fast food, I bet you can guess what's number one. It's the largest fast food chain in the world. Their mascot is a clown named Ronald McDonald. They're famous for their Big Mac and Happy Meals. They serve more than 69 million customers daily. Their golden arches are one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. There you go. Now, I do have a McDonald's story for you. So, San Bernardino, California is where the first one was. This is the first one, and it's San Bernardino, California, and that's actually where I was born. And there's a story about my grandfather who used to provide restaurant equipment. That was his business. And supposedly the McDonald brothers were starting up this hamburger joint, and they needed a malt machine. And they asked my grandfather, to provide a couple malt machines, and he did. And they said, well, we'd rather not pay you. We'd rather give you stock. But of course, my grandfather, this is a family lifestyle or a family story. My grandfather wouldn't take the stock. He insisted on the cash. So there you go. Now we're going to have to try to research that again, but I have been told that story more than once. There you go. Yeah, kind of a sad family tale. Well, that concludes our regular rounds. Are you guys up for a bonus round? The one I've got lined up is the individuals associated with the global elite. So we're going to talk about world enders, global elite people, WEF, all those people, all those baddies. So if you want to do it, we'll do it. Okay. Stuart said, yeah, he's ready for another round. Hoping somebody else might be too. We'll see. We'll see, Stuart. Might just be me and you. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's throw it up there. Let's do the global elite. You know the rules. Robot paint. You guess. I give some clues along the way. Number 20. This gentleman founded an organization meeting yearly in the Swiss Alps. He's the author of a book called The Fourth Industrial Revolution. He is a German engineer turned economist and academic. He has led major global economic forums since 1971. These guys have been getting together all the way since back then. He is the founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum. No, isn't Rockefeller. David Rockefeller. He's on Epstein's list. Probably most of these guys are on Epstein's list. Oh, we're going to do Epstein's list, right? So somebody's got to release it before we can do it. Does it look like Bruce Willis? I don't think it looks like Bruce Willis. Who is this? This is like the king of the whole thing. Swiss Alps. Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab, of course. Okay, you guys fail at number one. Okay, how about this guy? He started his career at First Boston Investment Bank. He founded his company in 1988. Manages over $9 trillion in assets. He's known for advocating stakeholder capitalism. I don't know what that means. This indeed is the CEO of BlackRock, the world's largest asset management firm. Who is this? He's an ugly cuss. Am I right? Or am I right? Anybody know who this is? You guys aren't right on top of the global elites, are you? Not really conspiracy theorists like me. Oh, nobody knows? Larry Fink. Larry Fink. Never forget. I told you. Larry Fink. I bet you know this one. This gentleman won a Nobel Peace Prize despite controversy. He developed the policy of détente with the Soviet Union. Oh, hey, easy now. Easy now. He served under 2 U.S. presidents, and he was the architect of the 1970s era foreign policy. You guys got it. Correct. He is the former U.S. Secretary of State known for shuttle diplomacy. The word. You got it. I don't know if it's the best picture by the robot. It's definitely the old Henry Kissinger, not the young Henry Kissinger. This is an old version. His diplomatic strategies and controversial decisions continue to influence international relations decades later. Henry Kissinger, among the global elite. That's what we're doing here, the global elite. Now, you may know this next gal. She is the former synchronized swimming champion. How about that? I'd like to have that in my resume. She is the first female finance minister of a G7 country. She led the International Monetary Fund. Who knows who this global elitist is? She is a French lawyer turned global financial leader. Current president of the European Central Bank. Sterling's a little slow tonight, huh? We had a reboot early this morning. New software, firmware. I do have a router extension coming. They finally make a router extension for Starlink, and I don't know if that'll help us at all. It might. This is Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde. Yeah, you got it. You did have it. You're good, Stuart. Okay, I think somebody had the correct answer for this next one earlier. A Epstein Lister, a grandson of America's first billionaire. He served in the U.S. military intelligence in World War II. So all these guys are CIA adjacent, right? You don't get in this club unless you're CIA adjacent. Chase Manhattan Bank's longest serving chairman. It kind of looks like, it does look like Soros, but this is not Soros. Hang on to that Soros answer for later. This is somebody else. This is the longest serving chairman of Chase Manhattan Bank. He founded the Trilateral Commission. He's the patriarch of one of America's most powerful families. And I did see the answer up there earlier. Yeah, the picture, they're also old. They all look like Soros because they're so damn old. This is David Rockefeller. David Rockefeller. Epstein Lister. There you go. Now, okay, next up, this is a more modern character. This gentleman, speaking of spooks, co-founded a major online payment system. He was an early investor in Facebook. He is a Stanford graduate and a chess master. Who knows what this was? Silicon Valley's most prominent conservative, although I wouldn't really call him a conservative, but maybe. He is an influential venture capitalist and PayPal co-founder. And he's the major investor in this new company that's doing all sorts of spy stuff. I forget the name of it. ChatGPT probably is blocked out of it. Who knows who this is? Early investor in Facebook. He was partners with Elon on PayPal. Peter Thiel. His contrarian views and strategic investments have made him a unique bridge between tech innovation and political influence. And he's definitely CIA adjacent. Not that I'm a conspiracy theorist. All right, this is the other old guy. It's his time now. He survived Nazi occupation in Hungary. He made billions betting against the British pound. So that was how he made all his money. He founded the Open Society Foundation. He is a major donor to progressive causes worldwide. Yeah, he donates to all U.S. elections, especially local attorneys, right? Local prosecutors. Yeah, you got it. He's a major donor for progressive causes. He's the man who broke the Bank of England. This is the guy that broke the Bank of England and his evil son. Yeah, George Soros. His financial success and philanthropic activities have made him both influential and controversial in global politics. I think they're just trying to come up with clues that I can't read. We're getting late. Who knows who this is? She studied at the London School of Economics. She's actually the mother of 7 children. and a global elite. She is the former German defense minister. Once again, CIA adjacent. First female leader in her current role. Yeah. Who knows who this is? President of the European Commission. They seem to have a lot of commissions and clubs and things like that. She's got an evil name. She's got a name like from the 101 Dalmatians. Who's the baddie in 101 Dalmatians? Ursula von der Leyen. Ursula von der Leyen. World ender. Her leadership during Brexit and COVID-19 crisis reshaped European Union policies and integration. I don't know. Doesn't sound good to me. Let you guys decide on your own. Former investment banker, youngest person to hold his current position, created his own political movement, married his former high school teacher. President of France since 2017. Who knows who this is? Married his high school teacher. Yes, very good, very good. Everybody's getting it. Joyful. Very good. This is Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron. His rapid rise in politics and pro-EU stance has made him a key figure in European leadership. Yes, indeed. And he's definitely compromised. No doubt about that. We should rename the category. CIA adjacent. All right, this is kind of an original world ender global elite guy here. He's a member of a famous banking dynasty. He's chairman of RIT Capital Partners. He's a major art collector and preservationist. He expanded family interests beyond banking. Who knows who this is? This is a name associated with elitist throughout history. He is the fourth Baron of his family, of his banking family. There you go. Burke says it. That's right. This is Jacob Rothschild. Jacob Rothschild. His family, centuries-old banking legacy, continues to influence global financial systems throughout his modern business ventures. Rothschild. Yes. This category needs to be presented with a dark tone. All right. Former ice hockey player. Must be a Canuck. You from Canada, aren't you, Rumbus? Governor of two major central banks. UN Special Envoy for Climate Action. Climate Action. That's a term I haven't heard yet. Advocate for sustainable finance. I've heard of that. He led the Bank of England during Brexit. So he is definitely world-ending, global elitist. Who knows who this is? Former ice hockey player. He is Canadian, I believe. This gentleman's name is Mark Carney. Kind of an American name, right? Mark Carney. UN Special Envoy for Climate Action, led the Bank of England. His expertise in both finance and climate policy has made him a leading voice in sustainable economic development. There you go. I bet you know this one. She trained as a quantum chemist. That's suspicious. She is known as Mutti, or mother, to her nation. Is that Mutti? Is that mother in German? Don't know. She served as chancellor for 16 years. Yeah, everybody knows this one, I think. Good job. She led Europe's largest economy. She is the first female chancellor of Germany. Yeah, I think everybody's getting this. Excuse me. Had to do a little bump there. Tiny bit of allergy. I've been doing much better on my allergies, let me tell you. Yes, this is Angela Merkel, of course. You guys all know. Her pragmatic leadership style and crisis management skills shaped European politics for nearly 2 decades. 2 decades. We're down to the end. We got 8 more. Here we go. Global elitist. He dropped out of Harvard. He co-founded a software company in 1975. He created the largest private foundation. He's a pioneer of personal computing. And not the best, a pretty abstract picture, I will say. Well, this whole set has been pretty abstract. I'm kind of proud of the robots going to a more expressionist style. Microsoft co-founder turned philanthropist. Yes, of course. Everybody knows this is Mr. Bill Gates. His transition from tech entrepreneur to global health advocate has redefined modern philanthropy. And he's the guy that doesn't want us to eat cows anymore, right? He wants to grow the meat in the lab, and we don't get to eat cows no more. We have to eat the bugs. Eat the bugs. These are the guys, these global elitists, World Economic Forum guys. They're the eat the bugs guys. Bill Gates. All right, we're down to number 7 in global elitist. This guy is nicknamed Super Mario. How about that? But he is a former Goldman Sachs executive. Strike 1. Whatever it takes, speech saved the euro. Oh, this is the guy that saved the euro. He led the European Central Bank. He also served as the Italian Prime Minister. Who knows? His first name's Mario, if that helps. Italian Prime Minister, led the European Central Bank, saved the euro, former Goldman Sachs executive. Yeah, that's close. Romas, you're close. That's close enough. We'll give you Mario del Euro. It's Mario Draghi. Draghi. I don't know how you say that. Mario. There he is. We're down to number 6. This is number 6, and you'll know this one. He was a naval officer in his youth. He is an advocate for organic farming. Eh, that's a plus. He created the Prince's Trust charity. That's a good quote. He is the longest serving heir apparent, although that's no longer true, right? He is now the big guy in British history. But he was the longest serving heir apparent, I guess. There you go. There you go. Everybody knows. Yes, indeed. It's a pretty good picture. Fairly complimentary. King Charles. King Charles. His environmental advocacy and social initiatives have redefined the modern role of the British monarchy. There you go. King Charles. Bum, bum, bum. You guys got some politics going on over there, as well as we have going over here. We're down to the top 5. Top 5. This is the former German nobleman. He was like a German king or prince or something. World Wildlife Fund co-founder. Dutch royal family member. Ah, that's where he got the coin. He's a World War II resistance fighter. Wow. Guy sounds like an all-around stud. But here's the strike. He is the founder of the Bilderberg Group. Bilderberg Group. So that's that other World Ender meeting, right? That they have every few years. The Bilderberg Group. Global elitists. Who knows who this is? Anybody know? Yeah, Dutch Bilderberg. Those are both clues. Those are not answers, those are clues. Oh, come on now. This is Prince Bernhard. Prince Bernhard, of course. His creation of an influential international network shaped post-war cooperation between Europe and North America. Prince Bernhard. Down to the top 4. I don't have any idea who this guy is. He is the grandson of Gianni Agnelli. If you know who Gianni Agnelli is. He took control of Fiat, the company Fiat, at the age of 28. So he was a young whiz kid. He is the chairman of Stellantis. I'm not familiar with that company, but maybe you Europeans are familiar. Stellantis. He is the leader of Agnelli Industrial Dynasty. And he is the CEO of Exor Investment Company. So sounds like a real whiz kid. Money guy. He's the global elitist money guy. No idea, huh? Well, I had never heard of this guy either. His leadership continues his family's century-long influence over European industry and media. And his name is John Elkann. John Elkann. Ever heard of that? Me neither. Oh well. We're down to the top 3. First clue for this next one's funny. So this guy is also nicknamed Super Mario. Now, how is that possible? How is that possible that 2 global elitists are both named Super Mario? I don't think so. He is the former EU competition commissioner. I don't know what that is either. He is the economics professor turned politician. He led Italy through the financial crisis. He was appointed prime minister without election. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like this guy's awfully confusing with the other Italian guy named Super Mario. I think anybody named Mario in Italy just gets the tag Super. Just right? Makes sense. This is Mario Monti. Mario Monti. The robots have him at number 3 on the global elitist list, so his technocratic leadership during Italy's debt crisis exemplified the power of unelected economic experts. Sounds fishy to me. All right, we're down to the top 2. This guy has an economics PhD from Bonn. Is that Bonn University? Bonn. Yes, it is. Angela Merkel's economic advisor. He is the youngest Bundesbank president. He is known for monetary conservatism. He led Germany's central bank. His orthodox approach to monetary policy significantly influenced European economic policy during crucial years. See, now what I love about this category is I think we've already done this category once before in early fall, like in October, I believe. But you guys don't remember anyhow. You don't have no clue still. So I can bring this back every couple months. You guys will never know. This is Jens Whiteman. Jens Whiteman. All right. Well, so the robots are going to make it easy on you. This next one is a repeat candidate, just like our Agatha Christie was a repeat in the authors category. This is the number 1, and the robots made a little joke and said, I've included him again for emphasis. So maybe you'll learn it. He has a PhD in economic engineering. He is the professor at the University of Geneva. Well, we have no clues at least. He coined the term Fourth Industrial Revolution. He created something called stakeholder capitalism. And he is the founder of the annual Davos gathering. And he's a World Economic Forum guy, like we said before. We've seen him before tonight. He kind of looks like Rupert Murdoch. Definitely looks like Rupert Murdoch, but that's incorrect. This is the number 1 guy. This is the guy everybody associates with the global elite, the World Economic Forum, the baddies. This is the guy, Mr. Klaus Schwab. Don't forget it now. We did him twice. All right, that's enough. That's enough tonight, isn't it? A couple hours worth of robot speed painting. Enough for everybody. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good New Year. We'll let the closer play here. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. We did 3 fresh rounds and 1 repeat round that nobody remembered any of the answers, so it was like it was fresh. Yeah. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next time. Oh, and if there's anybody in here that still wants to weigh in on, hey, if I go to 1 night a week, would you prefer Wednesdays or Sundays or some other day? Because I'm thinking about paring this thing back to to one night a week again. I've been doing 2 nights for a while, but quite a bit of work with some other things I got going. So I'm thinking maybe only one time a week. And if I did that, what would be your preference? Tex likes Wednesdays. Oh, Stuart likes it twice a week. Well, I think no matter what, I will do pop-up ones when it works out. But I'm thinking about getting the weekly grind back down to just once, because I'm doing 3 fresh rounds and then 1 bonus that's a repeat. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided. I might still do 2. But if nobody else has a preference, okay. I'm going to put that question up on my posts on the channel, and every day that ends in Y. That would be good. Maybe I could just do like every day do like 3, just like a 5-minute live. Anyway, okay. Well, if you guys have any preference, put those comments in the chat on the replay or somewhere. Send me a note. Put it on my posts. I'll put a post up on my channel on the community tab, and we'll try to, over the next couple of weeks, we'll try to, for now, figure that I'll do it. I'll be here Sunday and probably the next Wednesday. And then maybe we'll pare it down. So yeah, more sports. You like more sports, huh? Okay, we can do more sports. I kind of had some ideas for the next round. So let me look what I got. I'll tell you. Right now, I'm thinking stars of early Hollywood. 20 stars of early Hollywood. 20 top British monarchs. And we're going to do a little bit lesser known ones. So maybe Stuart would like that. Oh, so you're okay with shorter, huh, Stuart? I like that. Shorter's good. The way it tends to work on trying to build up hours on YouTube, it's kind of like longer is better, because you never know when YouTube will finally start showing it to people and people will start coming in the room. So I don't know if you've noticed, but we've actually done better on our bonus rounds sometimes than on previous rounds. So it's real awkward to do it shorter, but maybe just 2 rounds, and maybe that's an hour and 15 minutes or something. Yeah, that might work out. Let's see, what's the third category I got going next week? I got great structures of the ancient world. So that might be hard. Stars of early Hollywood should be relatively easy, and then British monarchs ought to be easy for some of us. All right, good. Yeah, and they're kind of more obscure British monarchs. You'll have to pay attention to the clues, and then have your little handheld that you could Google for the clues real quick. You like the idea of the great structures? Okay, they're a little harder for the robots to paint, and I'll try a new filter, Stuart. So because Stuart doesn't like the puff balls, we'll try a different filter. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out again. Really appreciate you. Have a good week, and we'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Take it easy. Let's see. I got to load up the intro.